Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Chodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and like-minded elders that teach and do rule well. Shalom unto the Akim, the hopeful elect that pursue truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your lives and your freedoms on the highways and the hedges to do so. Shalom, Barakatham. This is your brother Zakar Aban coming back with another video. All right, this is going into what? World War III, all right, which is vastly approaching, okay? And how we know it's vastly approaching? Scripture says do what? Measure the season and the times. Let's grab that real quick. All right, because the times that we are in, serious and beautiful times. All right, we are approaching what? Jacob trouble, the M to the O to T to the B. All right, you got Turks that was speaking about, joining in the BRICS alliance. Okay. All right. The de-dollarization. Okay. So there's a lot of things that's going on. Okay. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. All right, let's read that one more time. 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, all right, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, because why? The scripture says what? He declared the end from the beginning. All right, what's happening right now is prophecy being fulfilled. All right, it's prophecy, fulfilling itself. Okay, real quick, let me grab this since I quoted it. All right, because all these prophecies has already, was spoken about. All right. Even, once again, we're going to get into it. World War III, it was already prophesied. Okay. When you go to the woe, and, Revelation chapter 8 and chapter 9, that goes into what? The wars, man. World War I, World War II, and now, once again, World War III. All right. You even have your typical average Edomites that even see what time it is. A lot of Jakes, our peoples are very, pretty much stupid because, they don't understand. All right. As the scripture says, what? The children of this world are wiser than the children of light. Okay. And the children of light are the Israelites, and the children of the world will be who? Esau, Edom, man. Okay. Our peoples have become to a very low state. All right. So continue. So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done. All right. So the prophets was speaking about the future, man, which we are living in now, with all the the different kingdoms and different kingdoms that came and went, and now this is the last kingdom that will be ruled, by heathens, man. Ultimately by Esau, Edom. And you had other peoples that had some like the Ishmael and so on, like doing what they but ultimately the forefront of that was who? Esau, Edom, because this was his time to rule. All right, so no other heathens will be ruling, man. Okay, only now is waiting for what? The destruction. Okay, continuing on. Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. My counsel shall stand, I will do all my pleasure. All right, this is the pleasure of Yahweh by Shem El Shai. Okay, that's why Scripture says what? Eat this roll. All right. It's bitter. It's sweet. All right. It's sweet. Why is it sweet? Hearing about, the kingdom, hearing about the reward, hearing about our enemies being taken down. But then it's bitter because we got to go up under these curses. We got to live behind enemies' lines, which is America. We got to be subject to ridicule. We got to be subject to being mocked. All right. We got to be the low, we got to be in a low state right now, because this is, once again, as it says, reading the latter verse, my counsel shall stand. I would do all my pleasure. This is the counsel of Yahweh. Make no mistake about it. This is the will of Yahweh. All right. From, even Yahweh Shai said, I'm going to do the will of my Father. All right. Yahweh Shai. So from Yahweh Shai on down, we all have to fulfill our lots. It's not about what you think or what no, you will fulfill your lot, man. All right. And Vladimir Putin, once again, he has that spirit, spirit the Most High put on him. All right. Of what? Of destroying America. He declared America as what? An enemy. Okay. It is what it is. So we are in. So when you go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, in verse 4, it says, I put hooks in thy jaws. Once again, just putting that old spirit on him, man. All right. He's ready to do damage to America. And I don't want to Zion. It happens very, very soon. Okay. But to prove the point, once again, I have to read it one more time. Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand. I will do all my pleasure. All right. Now, real quick, just to prove a point, how the Most High declared the end from the beginning. All right. We can go to the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. Okay. Then I read into the article. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. And it reads, and Jacob, Yaiquab, all right, means a planter, called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. In the last days. I'm read it one more time. Genesis 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. All right. And we continue to go on. It goes into, the different trials and tribulations that the tribes went through, us being in captivity, so on, how we're going to overcome. All right. Because it says what? Judah and Israel were oppressed together. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. All right. And ultimately, the major captivity, as we know, is America, which is, that whore. All right. That sit upon many waters. Okay. Now continue. Now back to the article. And it reads, World War III fears mad Vladimir Putin and ally Belarus launched tactical nuclear exercises and latest threat against Ukraine and the West. All right. And we continue to go on. It goes into Vladimir Putin and Russian ally Belarus launched startling tactical nuke exercises this week, and what marked it just the latest threat against the West amid the ongoing Russo-Ukraine war. All right. And we continue to go on, it just goes into more of it. But just the heading of that, World War III fears. Okay. And, and once again, there's, Edomites, when you go into like YouTube and just every day talking to Edomites and so on, speak about what? World War III, man. So, excuse me. Let's grab a book of Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 21. All right, this is the book of Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 21. Start at verse 20. All right, this is the book of Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in the latter end. All right, hear counsel and receive instruction. Let's get that word for counsel real quick. All right, and the word for that is
Strong's H 6098.
Asa. All right, goes to counsel, advice, purpose. All right, advice, purpose. All right, advisement. Okay, now are the prophets here giving you advice from their own heart? No, this coming from where? No, the scriptures, man. All right, the Most High raising up particular men to warn the peoples. All right, to be what? The watchmen, to tell you, to basically, be watchmen to look at the news and and look at different news stations or whatever, different things on social media, and bring it back to you and filter through the scriptures and say, yo, look, look what's going on. Here counsel and receive instruction that thou mayest be wise in the latter end. All right, in the latter end, man. Take heed. Don't just put off what you heard. Okay, hear it. Understand that we are in some serious times. Okay, according to the scripture, according to the words of Yahweh by Shema Shai, there are many. And real quick, what other books can match up with what is in the scriptures, man? What other religion has told you about World War III? And it is in the scriptures. Woe, woe, woe. Woe just means destruction. All right, we had World War I, we had World War II, and it said third world coming quickly. Loosely paraphrasing. All right, and that last woe, which will be the end of all wars. All right, no more heathen rulership. Okay. Proverbs 19 verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Yahweh that shall stand. The counsel of Yahweh that shall stand. This is going to stand, man. All right. There's nothing that you can. There's nothing that they can do to sway, the mind of Vladimir Putin. Okay. Ultimately, why? Because this is the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai. All right. It says real quick, because the Most High is going to use Russia. All right. To what? To spearhead the destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay. And all other countries that have nuclear capabilities. All right. This is not, a fairy tale. Okay. According to the scripture, go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 38. Real quick. Let me grab it. All right. Russia will be what? Will be putting down America. Let me see if I can find it. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 3. And thus say the Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts. Is going to what? The military of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And we go down, it goes into what? The allies of Russia. Okay. So them horses and all that goes into what? The military, man. Okay. Gog. All right. Ultimately, this is what? Russia, man. Okay. So this is the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai. All right, let's get to the book of Revelation, chapter 9. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab one more before that. Salakia, one precept came to the mind real quick. Let me grab this. All right, this is the book of Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men, which is Esau, Edom. He's the lowest of all creatures. All right, but ultimately, the point was he ruled in the kingdom of men. All right, so if the Most High, chooses to, he can have a particular man to spearhead that destruction. And I want Ratazad, this it's come very soon. Because once again, Vladimir Putin has a heavy spirit on him, man. All right. All right. It's not because it's his will, or it's not because he's some great man. Nah. It's because this is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, the Most High ruling kingdom of men. Okay. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 9. And verse 12. One war is past, and behold, there come 2 wars more hereafter, going to what at World War I, then eventually World War II. Now here come World War III. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before Most High. Skip down. I was trying to all right. So ultimately, this is going into what? That World War III. Okay. And and grab this one more. All right. This is the book of Sirach. Salakia. All right. This is the book of Sirach. Chapter 10. And it reads, pride is hateful before Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. So like that's not the one. Let's get it. Let's skip down. All right. This is the Sirach chapter 10 verse 14. The Yahweh have cast down the thrones of proud prince and set up the meek in their stead. Meek going into the elect of Israel. The Yahweh have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Most High overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth. All right. So what make, so once again, the same way, he destroyed Egypt, it's going to be all over again because this place is spiritually Egypt, man. He took some of them away and destroyed them and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. All right. So, that's pretty quick. But ultimately, the Most High, all right, as Scripture says in the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4, was written 4 times, was written for our learning. So if he destroyed Egypt, all right, and destroyed the world the first time by what? The flood, the world just going into, not the earth is, but not the earth, but the peoples, all right. What may think people is going to change now, man? All right. So ultimately, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone and like-minded elders that teach and do rule well. Shalom to the Akim, the hopeful elect that puts your truth with all truth and sincerity, reaching your lives and the frees on the highways and the hedges to do so. Shalom, Brakatham, Abba.